there needs to be more king shit going on with our black men.
I agree.
And it needs the abuse of black women needs to stop. You know, black women are the most disrespected, unappreciated creatures on earth. And you know what I'm saying, we give you life. You know, we have your back. Like, so why would you do that? I'm not saying all of us are perfect, but if you don't fucking stand up for us and they see you disrespecting us, what you think the world is looking at us like that? Your own men don't respect you. So why the fuck should I respect you? You know, I don't have to. Your men don't respect you. I guarantee you, you don't see that other shit in other cultures and races. I don't see that type of stuff. You know, and if they do, they think this is going straight to jail. You know what I'm saying? Like, people are gonna step in, and I just want to see more black men start becoming more kings, doing more king shit. You know what I'm saying? Why I gotta go to Will Smith's page to see some king shit?
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? Why do I have to do that? Why can't I see more everyday black men being kings?
Because it's boring. People want to be entertained now. I'm not saying that's what I agree with at all. But people like to be entertained. They like the drama. They want to see fighting. They want to see outrageous shit. They don't want to see too much positive stuff.
Media coverage too, what they choose to cover.
Yeah,
they might not highlight a lot of positivity that's going on in our community.
Because I mean, shit, like anything, what's gonna gain the most traction?
Negativity. Every time.
That's the news for you. Hear somebody, 6 people died every other hour. In 1 hour, oh yeah, somebody hit the lottery.
Glad y'all said that because I feel like black men definitely value black women way more than we get credit for, and I feel like that shows in our marriage rates. Black men marry black women at probably 88, 89% ratio. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, are we really like not valuing y'all when 90% of us marry y'all? You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, like, we not dating outside our race like that. We not marrying outside our race like that. Like, we put y'all on pedestals. It's just when a nigga don't, it's just the celebrities, it's the athletes, it's the niggas that's in the light. Whatever they dating outside their race, then that gets projected on all of us. That's not true.
No, it's
because
a small percentage of good black men that are actually doing that.
Define good black
men who are taking care of their families and their households. But there's a larger percentage of single black women that are unmarried or divorced. There's a larger percentage of us unmarried. There are.
I gotta check that stat.
Don't take it. It is.
I mean, it's part true because you gotta think half of us dead or in jail.
It is, and that's another part of it.
That eliminates a good bit of it.
That's not the man's fault. Some go to jail for stupid shit.
You're right.
Half a gram, they in jail for 16 years. You know what I'm saying? You can't.
I do believe there is a divide and conquer.
And they was trying to provide for his family.
I do believe there is a divide and conquer of the black household, and it's been that way since slave times. You know what I'm saying? There's been a poison put in the black household. And then you have this mentality where it was fed to the black woman where you're the leader and the head of your household and you don't need a man and this and that. And so then there's this confrontation between the black woman and the black man. Because you won't even let the black man lead you.
Exactly.
Because you've been told that you don't need a man. I need a black man to lead me. I need a leader. Yes, I'm sure, yes, I can do a lot of things on my own, but I understand that dynamic. Yes, I need my young black king, head of my household. I don't need to be the head. I like to be the neck.
Wild shit is that, like, men are even adapting that mindset. Like, a lot of men come into the relationship and we not as,
equipped.
As adamant to lead as we should be.
That's true. Y'all in a baby boy state.
Yeah, we come in and we just chill because we know you're going to take care of everything. Exactly. You feel me? As long as we bring the money in, you're going to handle the money, you're going to handle the kids, you're going to handle the crib. We're going to try to be there for you as much as we can, but that's about as far as our responsibilities lie in a lot of these new niggas' heads. We don't feel like we come in and this is the standard for my household. This is how this is going to go. I need you to have this role. I'm going to have this role, yada, yada. Men don't come in and take charge like that no more. And I feel like it's because of what you're saying. Women being programmed to think, I don't need a man. So she come into it already on some like,
no, it's my house.
Exactly.
It's my
shit.
And I don't need you. I bought
Neither
this.
one of us can set a role for each other. Everybody got to do. Somebody got to do more than the other.
But sometimes we do that. I feel we do that sometimes to please the woman, though.
That's true.
So we don't take that initiative because it's like,
we don't feel like
exactly, because if I try to tell you this is how I want things to go, there's gonna be rebuttal. We're gonna go back and forth all the time.
Well,
so it's easier to work to
just give her way.
Not necessarily give her her way, but we adapt. So we'll give you a lot more leeway.
You bend more than she will.
Exactly.
But also too, we baby our sons and we chastise our daughters. You need to be strong. You need to be this. You need to be that. And with our sons, it's like, nah, son, I got you. We baby. I don't wash his clothes. I do. Some men think that, but I've seen that in a lot of black households where the woman babies her son.
Oh no, you right about that.
Yeah,
You talking about men babying men?
No,
because we don't
baby
look. Yeah, we not babying. I'm not babying.
You're not babying, but I'm talking about women who are single mother households are babying their sons and they're chastising their daughters. They're chastising their daughters. Yeah, they do everything for them. He's my little prince. He can do no wrong. He little Johnny up in here showing his ass at school.
Oh, God.
And you making excuses. I remember I was working in a fucking daycare and this kid used to say bitch every day and I was like, bro, where is he getting that from? Girl, I don't know where he getting that from. Like, no, he getting it from your ass. You know, like put your foot in his ass. You know what I'm saying? Call his daddy to come up here and beat his ass. You know? And you can tell the households where the dynamic is off and where there's no father figure or where the mother is not doing what she's supposed to or where the son is being babied and then the daughter she's on his ass. Like it's just like, nah, like it just that's why I say a woman can't raise no man and fathers have to realize that you need to be in your daughter's lives. If you don't want her to be impressed by some other woman's raggedy ass son, you need to be the first man that she sees on what love is from. Because little girls be out here searching for love from a fuck nigga. And that's how they deal with multiple fuck niggas, because that's all she know.
Crazy part is that even if the daddy is in the household, you know what I'm saying, we like on some like hands off. I don't want to discipline her. I don't want to tell her what to do. Like me, I'm going to be totally different. I got a daughter on the way. I'm going to be totally different. I'm giving her the game from day one. This is how this shit is going to go. This is what you need to look for. This is what this means. This is what that means. So that way she's more equipped to handle it. You feel what I'm saying? Because even if the mama try to give her game, the mama giving her game from when she was young. Every day this shit is adapting. This shit is advancing. So things are different now. You know what I'm saying? So as a man, I got to give my daughter the blueprint. Okay, I'm going, like most men are going to come at you this way, come at you that way. You need to read this, look for this, look for that. Most women don't know what to look for because of what y'all been saying. The man not in the household to teach you. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like black man, we got to step up as far as that for sure. And just be more present and be more like, you know what I'm saying?
Every day with your daughter, you need to be the first thing she's impressed about. Because if you set the standard,
that's real.
Everything else is like, well, my daddy already do that for me. My daddy tell me I'm beautiful every day. You told me, my daddy says it all the time, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, my daddy tell me you love me every day. I don't need you to tell me you love me to have sex with me. My daddy says he love me every day. I got enough love over here, you know? I'm not impressed by your car. My daddy got a car, you know what I'm saying? But you're not instilling that in your daughter to not be impressed by somebody's dusty ass son or to accept fuck shit or to be treated less than because you've been hands off with your daughter.
But I think that goes to social media too. A lot of young kids look at social media and they live their lives off of what they see on social media. Even whatever their parents tell them or whatnot, they're still gonna live their lives off of social media. So they start to deviate from what the parents are saying. You can have a parent that's giving you the blueprint of everything, but you know, as we were kids, we still went against our parents'
But there was no
words.
social media.
We still want to learn from something else. We still want to figure out our own. Our parents told us save money from day one. They save you money, do this, that, and we still did what?
But okay, then, and how many times have you had a parent that you were afraid of that was gonna knock you in the middle of fucking next week?
Both my parents.
No.
But I still went against their word because I wanted to see on my own. No matter how much, even if they threatened me, I know they weren't gonna kill me.
Right.
So if they threatened me, I wasn't taking that serious to them to say, okay, yeah, you did this. It like saying smoking. They didn't want me to smoke ever in my life, but I still smoked because I just wanted to see what it was. No matter how hard I knew it would hurt them, I'm still gonna do it.
That's what you say, but I say part of who I am as a woman, how hardworking and driven I am, and how I won't even look at a man who's not a hustler is based off of the things that were instilled in me by my mother and father.
That's true.
You know that's true. But I'm saying you're older now. I'm talking about when you're younger, you gotta go through these stages.
It's like a seed. If you instill it in your child and you constantly drill it to the head, it's gonna grow. It's gonna eventually grow. You're supposed to do fucky shit between your teens and your 20s, but by the time you become a man and a woman, you know, raise a child in the way they should go, and they will never depart from it. It'll be in them.
But sometimes bad stuff happens.
Bad stuff happens, and they get themselves in a situation to where they can't come back out. But I agree with you. But for the most part, you can recall stuff that your parents instilled in you, and when you become a parent, you hear yourself say that shit.
Oh yeah, I do.
You see yourself do stuff as an adult. It's stuff that, you know, like to this day, when I get out of bed, I gotta make it because it was so much ingrained in my fucking head. You know, I hate a dirty ass kitchen because my mama's shit was spotless. You know, like it's just certain things that is ingrained in you. You know, I I don't believe that you should not cook for your family. That's because that was ingrained because my grandmother, my mother, and my aunts, they all fucking cook. Yeah. Like, so it is what it is. Like, you know, ain't no laziness going on in here. You know, my house is spotless when you come in here, and I'm gonna kick ass.
I think it's all about show and prove. So when you see them doing that, you picking that up.
And you're following through. The parents that are not following through, it shows. You didn't get your ass beat. A lot of you didn't get your ass beat growing up. You know what I'm saying? I'm still afraid of my mama. I don't even curse in front of her to this day. Like, I feel Barbara Girl will rip my fucking esophagus out for trying her. I don't even, like, she can call me and, no.
I ask for permission.
Yeah, and then when you do
it ain't every word, but if it's a discussion.
I can't cuss around.
Y'all know my mom. It ain't
What she look at you?
What curse words we talking? I won't say the F word. I won't say damn. I'll say shit. Damn and shit are allowed around my mom. Any other words ain't going around there.
Y'all better excuse my language.
Maybe damn, maybe hell.
No, but then I promise you.
Damn and shit.
What's your mama still give you a fucking look that will turn you to a pillar of salt?
My mama whipped my ass to this day.
Bruh, slap the shit out of you. You don't ever stop being you can tell when the parents beat your ass. Like, ooh, gotta wait till she walk out the room.
I say, but that's what it boils down to. It boils down to, you know what I'm saying, the parent instilling just enough. You know, because just like you said earlier, like especially as a young black man, when we go out in the streets, you feel what I'm saying? You could be in the house and they could be giving you the grade A this, grade A that. But when you leave that house, which is where you're gonna be most of the time,
majority of the time,
you're gonna be in the streets. You're gonna be at school. You're gonna be at practice. You're gonna be hanging with your boys, running around. And it's a certain code that gotta be abided by in that area. And that shit normally 9 times out of 10 don't correlate with what you learn in the crib. So you gotta learn a whole new way of being. Now, don't get me wrong. Your parents giving you the right shit, this, that, and the third. But in the streets, it's different. You got to be a man. You got to be respected. If you want to be respected, you know what I'm saying? If you want to just be a mute, put your head down, just do, okay, I'm going to do mom, I say this, that, and the third, you do that. But for you to be somebody outside of that house, you got to learn a whole new set of rules. But you're right, as far as what's instilled in you, eventually, it's going to take hold. At about 18, 19, 20 years old, that's when, okay, damn, my mama said this, my daddy was saying
Start
this.
understanding what's going on.
That's it.
It
But
starts
when
to
you
make
that
sense.
young, you trying to be
Grown.
somebody.
Yeah, peer pressure doesn't pressure you.
You should try to find yourself.
Right.
Yeah, you try to find yourself.
But you always go back to say, you ever keep yourself for calling stuff and be like, damn, my mom was right.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, for sure.
You know?
Oh, for sure.
Still.
They are not your friends, I'm your friend.